Hello, everyone. It is Tuesday here at 222 with me, your host, Tammeron, your astrologer and spiritual guide for this week's Tea and Tarot reading with Spirit. So it is a little chilly up here in Northern Ontario in Canada, and hopefully this deep freeze is going to break this evening and give some of us Ontario people a little bit of a breather. It has been extremely cold the past 10 days, I would say, and so many of us are looking forward to being able to go and spend some time out in nature without freezing our buns off. However, I want to say thank you for joining me here each week, and this week I'm going to be using the deck of The Enchanted Map by Colette Baron-Reid because we want to get some direction and some action steps on what's actually happening astrologically this week in the sky, because Mercury is still retrograde and it's actually going to go direct on Saturday on the 20th. And we have a major conjunction actually happening in the sky tomorrow on Wednesday. And so what it's doing is it's triggering these feelings where people just want to jump into something or leap forward or take the action. However, I'm here to give you this advice where we're going to obtain advice from Spirit. And also from me is that it is not a good time to leap into action this week because Mercury is still playing an important role by being in retrograde. So it really is an opportunity for you to think ahead, to think about everyone that is involved, if this is something where you are making a decision on your own, and to think it through, because if you do take action, there could be a few little consequences, mishaps, or something weird happening. So this is the energy of this week, and it really is important because this Mercury retrograde season here in February, Mercury has been in the sign of Aquarius, and there have been a number of other planets sitting beside Mercury in the sign of Aquarius. So everybody is feeling this in one area of your life. And I just want to remind you that if you'd like to have an actual reading with me, I will post the link below where you can access that information. We can look deeper into your astrology birth chart. You must know your day and time, and I will give you guidance and support on how to move through this Mercury retrograde cycle, and there'll be a special rate till the end of February, because even though it's only going to go direct on the 20th, I have been running a free Mercury retrograde challenge for an additional 7 days. So that runs till the end of February because we are in the shadow period. So it means that you just don't all of a sudden things are going to get better. It means you still have to stay in that energy of slow and steady wins the race. So that is what we're dealing with this week. We're going to get advice from Spirit using this deck. And again, I have my tea here with me. It is winter, like I said, and so I've been using a lot of root and bark type herbs in my teas, and so the magic in my cup today is actually chaga. It's a fantastic immune boosting medicinal mushroom that actually grows on the trees here in Northern Ontario. It grows on the birch trees, and it's very earthy and fantastic, and I have mixed it with 3 other medicinal herbs, and I've added a drop of peppermint essential oil to really open the airways to allow the medicine of the tea to be absorbed into my bloodstream. So it's a fantastic combination. It's keeping me warm, it's keeping me grounded, and just loving the taste. So I'm going to put this down. I'm going to move everything around. I'm going to grab the deck for us. Again, it's a different deck this week, so I'm going to shuffle it. So we want to get information from Spirit on how to move forward with this energy in Mercury retrograde so that we're not jumping into anything, all right? And so the challenge is always the first card that comes up, and the second card is the action step. And if no cards fall out, then we're going to just take 2 cards from the very top of the deck, and that's what looks like it's happening. So we're going to be moving forward with that. Okay, so here we go. I want to show you guys what 2 cards are coming up. So we have the first card. Put the deck down. I've changed locations today. I needed to be in front of the fire to give you guys a reading today. So I've got the fire roaring behind me. So look at this, wide open. So the challenge is to think about the big picture. Isn't that fascinating? This is what I just shared with you, because the decision isn't going to just affect you. And the second card is upside down, and it's 52, and it's saying magical map shifter. All right, and it's in the challenge position. So we're going to get back to that. We're going to go back to the first card draw here, and it's saying wide open. So again, the challenge is to think bigger, to think about the whole year ahead, because I know Mercury is in a very specific area of your life. So for example, some people, this might be a decision about a business, changes you want to make in your business. It could be about you as a person finally saying, you know what, I've had enough. I'm ready to really step into a new version of me, a bigger version, or maybe completely change your whole identity. Like maybe, you know, there's something about you that, you know, you felt it was who you always were and you were never able to express yourself. And this can show up in any area of your life. It could also be about education, maybe wanting to change up something that it is that you're studying, or it could be about moving, all different areas. So again, I encourage you to book a reading with me if you want to get some information on where it's playing out in your life. So that is the challenge, is to really think bigger, because the energy that is being activated this week is also going to be reactivated 2 more times this year. So it's going to be activated again in June and again in December. So whatever decisions you're making, it's going to affect you for this whole year ahead. So this is really why I'm asking you to think it through, to think about the steps and actually have an action plan. Start with the foundation and write out or understand the steps that you need to make. And so the action step, like I said, upside down, is the magical map shifter. So look at this. I want you to look at the card in the upright position and look. He's got his eyes covered. There's all the different elements around him in a circle. So it is about the big picture. And when it's in the upside down position, it's a reminder of this. So it's reminding us that it is affecting everything in your life. It's going to could be affecting other family members. It could be affecting some of your team, if it's affecting your business, or just anything else that it's not about you. So this is a very strong Aquarian energy that is happening this week, and we're moving into more of ways in our life where everything we do from now on is to think about how it is for the others and not just for ourselves. This is going to be a very strong theme for this year ahead, so I'm encouraging you to do so. If you have any questions or comments, you can post them below. And if not, if you'd like to have a more personal conversation with me, again, we are still doing everything virtually on Zoom. So I will post the link below, or you can send me a private message. I have a special running until the end of February, until the end of my Mercury Retrograde Challenge. So thank you for joining me. Again, my name is Tammeron. I'm your astrologer and spiritual guide, and I'm live here every Tuesday at 222. Thanks for watching, and cheers for now. Bye-bye.